Water it down a little bit.
No, I think it's right.
Yeah.
You know what would make it better?
What?
If you poured a little olive oil in there while it was going, just to give it that mouth feel.
Yeah.
Where's your olive oil? Oh, it's right
here
there.
by me.
Mm-hmm. Just to like maybe a half cup's worth, just to kind of give it a little viscosity. Now run it on high, real high. No, it's the same. I don't think it's any different. I'm sorry to tell you. I think my blender does a better job.
Your what?
My blender, but it's all right. It's good.
Do you have a Vitamix blender?
No, I don't. It's just a cheapo blender.
I'm getting a free Vitamix for Christmas. I'm so excited.
Well, you should register for some nice stuff with your wedding.
I will.
I was stupid. I didn't register when I got married, and I got a bunch of shit from Walmart.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see, I should have got the registry from Bed Bath & Beyond or something. Because it would have been higher dollar stuff. It would have lasted. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
It's amazing what a little fat'll do for you.
That is good.
Oh, look what you're doing. There's half
stuck in there.
You know what? That's all the olive oil she added.
That's not all of it. That's not all of it. But
It's a lot of it. All right, don't step on.
Look, it was in this cup.
Oh, don't step on that. No, stay right there.
It had a cup in it. So I just poured all the olive oil in the cup. Okay, let's try this again.
That part can't be cut out.
Don't
Whenever
cut
you
it.
edit it down.
What's not?
Just get the oil off, and then I'll spray some kind of something on it to cut the oil. There, I got some for mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray this on there. Don't move.
Okay. I love your pants.
Thanks.
They're sassy.
I thought I'd be a snake tonight. All slithery.
How's the quinoa doing?
How is it? Do we need
You
to?
know that quinoa is a complete protein?
Almost ready.
It's also alkalinizing to the body. Where's It's not ready yet.
No, you might need to turn that heat up just a hair.
It's a beans that has all of the amino acids.
Okay, don't fall down
like
over
a lot
here.
of times, vegetarians, in order to get a complete protein, they need to combine like grains and legumes, or with beans and stuff. But if you have quinoa, it's all right there, so you don't have to worry about that. And a lot of vegetarians think they need to be very regimented and to make sure everything is balanced in every meal. And really, you just think of it over the week, over what you eat over the week.
Yeah, because, we evolved. We didn't eat every day.
No. We didn't.
We went through long, 24-hour to 36-hour periods of time we didn't eat anything. So you'd have to imagine that our bodies evolved to deal with fasting and intermittent fasting. So if you really want to be good, you just eat breakfast and lunch one day, then not eat again till dinner the next day. Mm-hmm. And that would simulate what it was kind of like for our ancestors. Mm-hmm. And when you did eat, you should eat cruciferous vegetables and no grains. You shouldn't eat grain at all.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to digest.
You should eat animal protein, but very minimal.
You should have 3 servings of vegetable for every serving of animal.
Yeah.
3 servings of plant for every serving.
And definitely fat. Gotta have fat.
It helps your brain work.
But no sugar. And if you do have sugar, it's got to be honey.
Or maple syrup.
Yeah, something that comes from nature naturally.
Or dates are really good.
Or fruit.
Fruit.
It sucks to have to live the Paleolithic life. But if you really want to live forever, that's what you got to do. Oh.
I just add a little more pepper.
All right. So, what else do we got to do?
The quinoa just has to finish. So
Okay, so we can cut until the quinoa's done.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be just a few minutes, so
And
we'll be
then-
right back.
And then all we're going to do is mix the quinoa with this and then it's done.
Yeah, we'll just wait. I'm divorced. All right, so while you was off in Never Never Land, we was here and we did some things.
We did. We were just waiting for the quinoa. We were waiting for the quinoa to finish.
And I think
about
it's done.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn off the heat. It's already off. We're just going to fluff it a little bit with the fork. And the
Quinoa likes to be fluffed.
It does like to be fluffed.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll wilt the kale a little bit, so it's still not quite so raw, but it's still not cooked. So just mix that in there.
So this is a black quinoa.
It is a black quinoa.
Why is it more healthful than a regular quinoa?
Well, I don't really know, but a lot of times, just the more colorful something is, like you know how the cauliflower is white.
Yeah.
So it's not quite as nutrient dense as the other cruciferous vegetables because you know how it's in that little pod with the leaves that protects it from the sun so it doesn't develop any chlorophyll. So usually the richer and the deeper the color is in your food, the more nutritious it is.
Why don't you tilt that up a little so that cameraman can see
doesn't
it?
that look yummy? It has the kale and the garlic and the ginger and the sprouted lentils and the quinoa.
That looks good.
It does, and it is good.
I tell y'all, it smells real good in here too because of the roasting garlic. Roasting garlic always smells amazing.
So yeah, there's that. That's done.
Okay.
And the soup's done.
What is this? Why do you have cabbage?
Well, I had some cabbage. I thought about making. Let me show you the kraut I made.
She has kraut.
It's not ready yet, and we didn't have time to make it. Maybe I can come back and we can do a special on fermented foods. But here's my cabbage. All you do to make sauerkraut is shred up the cabbage either with your food processor or just by cutting it just like that. And you just massage it with salt and pound it and pound it and pound it until it releases enough of its own water.
It's like chewing it, but not chewing it.
Yeah, it'll release enough of its own water. You don't need vinegar. That's just for lazy people who don't want to wait. Not lazy, impatient. Impatient people that don't want to wait. And so you pound it and squeeze it until it has enough juices so that it's submerged. And you press it down in there. And I have an extra leaf in there just to hold it down under the juice. And then these little shot glasses to press it. And you just seal it up. And you put it in your cabinet for 1 to 2 weeks. And you have sauerkraut.
So the natural bacteria that's on the
Yeah,
cabbage.
it naturally has probiotics.
So that's what creates it. You don't have to put no vinegar or nothing. You just have to be patient.
It's good and it's great for your digestion. So fermented foods.
It makes you poop.
It makes you poop.
All right, so we got this salad and then we got this soup.
Yeah, that's
Now
it.
the soup was just, what was it? It was the
It was
roasted.
roasted cauliflower, roasted
Come
onions.
over here, sugar. You're behind
Sorry,
that thing.
I'm hiding behind this. It was a head of cauliflower. We roasted a whole head of cauliflower. We roasted a whole onion. 2.5 poblano peppers with the seeds taken out. And 4 cloves of garlic we roasted. And then we blended all that up.
With some chicken broth and olive oil.
It was about a cup of chicken broth and half a cup of olive oil, some salt and pepper. And that's it, and it turned out good.
Yeah, here, I'll show y'all.
It's delicious.
There you go.
Yummy.
It's kind of thick.
1 minute.
All right. So, normally at this time I would tell y'all how to get a hold of me, but since my show's defunct, I don't have nothing else to take except my personal email. So I'm just going to give it to you. It's arcie_cola@hotmail.com. That's ARCIE_COLA@hotmail.com. Do you have something?
I do. I have an email. It's Chef Delaney Jo.
That's
it's,
good.
ChefDelaneyjo@gmail.com.
Y'all email her if you got any questions.
Yeah.
Go to her food cart.
Go to my food cart when it's open.
Yes, can't
The
believe it's
name
not
is
murder.
registered. Don't
What's
steal
it
it.
called again?
I
I can't believe it's not
murder.
murder.
I love it. And thank you. It's been Cooking with Arcie Cola, and my special guest tonight is Chef Delaney Jo, who is a natural cook, and she can make you all kinds of healthy shit. And this has been Crucify Cancer with Cruciferous Vegetables. And yummy. That soup is great.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm.
It's good, huh?
Mmm. And so is that quinoa.
Yay.
Man, I'm going to be farting later tonight.
We're out.